Me, myself, I'm John Lee Hooker Jr., and I'm glad to be here to do something for you fellas. All right. The man in the back can bring up the microphone a little bit. We'll get into something. All right.
In 1972, John Lee Hooker Jr. joined his famous father in a concert at Soledad Prison in California. His album Blues with a Vengeance appeared after a 32-year gap in his resume.
Well, I went into that prison as a free man, and then I went back. That's why you haven't seen me.
The same
I
prison?
went back to the same prison.
How long were you there?
I don't care to detail how long I was there. That's where I went.
Uh-huh. And eventually, things got better for you.
God touched me and delivered me from drugs and alcohol. Here I am today.
After 32 years.
After 32
Incredible. Hooker was in fine form at a recent show at Warm Daddy's in South Philadelphia. Like to carry one of the most famous names in the history of blues. Is it good or bad?
It's of course, it's 99% good. And the 1% is that everyone expects you to do or be just like your dad.
Let me ask you about your father's influence on you. Was he a major musical influence?
Exactly. I was awakened in the baby's crib by his music. I used to take naps as a little child. I was awakened by the music in the basement. So, of course, he was my greatest and best influence.
Start all over again. Yeah.
Sometimes it almost seems that Hooker Sr. is still looking in on his son.
Thank you so much. I see my dad, he's on the screen. I can imagine he's singing. What do you think he's singing?
What's he singing?
I think he's singing.
What's he singing?
You got dimples in your jaw. That's what he's singing. I saw that before. You got dimples in your jaw. You got dimples in your jaw.
Yeah, I got another album come out. We are the first blues organization to ever come out with animation, graphic animation, DVD, cartoon. I'm Blues Man. And we just released another one, but it's not out to the public yet. So.
John Lee Hooker Jr. is finally finding his way, somewhat late in life, but his life is definitely a positive example of the old saying, better late than never. I'm Johnny Meister.
How sweet it is when a man takes a wife. They make vows to be together for the rest of their life. Through sickness and health, till death do them part. When you see some smoke, people, look out for the fire he was having.